Hello, chat. Been a couple days, but I'm glad to report I can finally play the game I paid money for. Ain't that nice? Apparently there was a patch or something, and I tried, I checked it out a day ago. I was like, oh, I can finally play this damn thing. Hooray and welcome. Yeah, sorry for the stream with me and Kate has been put off. That was planned to be played a couple days ago. Then it was planned to be played today, but some stuff came up on her end, and she hasn't managed that. So I said, hey, just we'll delay it until you're ready. I don't plan to make a video from it anytime just yet, so I'm not in a rush. Yeah, enjoy my vacation. That was not a vacation. That was me working. You think I wasn't doing anything those past 4 days? I've been working on God of War script, man. I'm halfway through my rough draft, though. I'm at the part where I think you that guy every 21 months, too. At the part where Kratos goes to find the Norns, so we're about halfway through the game and also my script, so making good progress. So I have quite a bit of time before, to get the video out before the next big game releases, so I'm feeling good. So not a vacation, was all work days. Devil in Me is pretty bad. Well, yeah, it's the dark pictures. I'm not surprised. Not surprised at all. But it's a different kind of bad. I mean, it's still manageable, since it is just like watching like a kind of, cheap horror movie. Kind of bad. Don't worry, just remember when you see monster, you shoot monster. Oh, in this game, you mean? Is that what you do? Didn't know that's what Resident Evil game was all about. News to me. I thought this was like an educational Mario game. First time catching a stream since I didn't want God of War spoilers. This is your first time? But welcome, well, first time in a while, I guess you mean. But yeah, you'll be happy to know God of War stuff is I'm done playing that. Now I just gotta make a video on it, and I'm currently in the process of the script writing. I'm about halfway through it, so it's going pretty well. Should be done with the script in the next couple days. Stream is alright, Jim. I know you're excited for one. I thought Devil in Me was quite fun despite the jank. When are you playing it? As soon as Kate's ready. Because I like to play those with her since it's cooperative available. But we like to play them in person, and I'm waiting for her to like get some stuff in order so she can. It's put off until she gives me the okay. Well, not the okay, but she's like, I'm ready to do it. Also, Morgana Faye, thank you for the 39 months. You know a thing I like about God of War Ragnarok? It did not pass the torch, and it didn't have to kill Kratos to make a good game. You mean you can have a father-son game where one of them doesn't die tragically to win Game of the Year? That can actually be done? What a miracle. Someone should tell Naughty Dog about this concept. You just have to pretend like one of them is going to die for the entire game. That's what you gotta do. Like, oh yeah, see this guy? Death prophecy, gonna die. And then he just kind of like doesn't. They got the death prophecy wrong. Drew the wrong guy in there. They drew Odin instead of... They drew Kratos instead of Odin in his boy's arms. Last God of War VOD got muted during both credit sequences. I'm not surprised. It was, music, that happens sometimes when you have, copyrightable music, Don't worry, there wasn't too much being discussed in it. Just like, final thoughts on game and stuff. Was just about to say, someone tell fucking Naughty Dog. Well, there's a bunch of developers who also had the same idea. I played through the what was it, the Plague Tale? Well, it's not father-daughter, it's sister-brother. It's still, not to spoil anything, goes the, oh, it has to be tragic at the end kind of route. Everyone, apparently a lot of the big developers are still stuck on the idea to get big emotion, you need to kill the dog. Like, kill the old yeller for the big sad. This DLC takes place in 20 years in the future, or some of the characters are old. Also, Rose is 16. I knew that much already. Though I was kind of holding out hope that she just had accelerated aging going on, and she was only like 5. Worst ending in Devil Me is hilariously evil. I would recommend looking it up on YouTube. Well, I usually do after I get the ending myself, after I finish playing through it, just to see what they are. Usually they're on that, they're whatever. Oh yeah, speaking of things I gotta do, I gotta send out my announcement. Almost forgot, got a little carried away there. Do you want to try the Last of Us Part 1 game they made? I played and seen that game already. And the one you mean the one they just released? It's the exact same game, just slightly better looking. They updated some character models and stuff, so I don't really feel the need to buy that game again, just for that. So, I mean, let's be honest. if I were a proper YouTuber, I would damn sure I should be making another video on it and resending it just for the extra views it'd bring in, because the first one got like what 2 million views. But I would just be saying the same things over. Well, I'd be saying the same things over, but I'd sound smarter. With time comes improvement, and I've definitely gotten a lot better at this since then. So it might make for a good video, but I don't know. I just really do not feel the drive to send it again when it's the exact same game. Who knows? Maybe one day. Watched all the endings for Devil in Me. They're all bad when you think about it. Well, since when has a Dark Pictures game had a good ending? Angry Joe just re-uploaded his original The Last of Us video and slapped Last of Us Part 1 on the video. I mean, I could do the same thing, It's really all it is. Only thing could be like, yep, they made them look like the characters from the second game a bit more. Just send the game again, but this time with a deeper ASMR. Has my voice become more ASMR? I mean, I guess the audio was a bit, jank back then. I think I was still using a shitty microphone, too. Send out the YouTube bomb. And by that, I mean the video. I don't want to misconstrue that as a threat. He's going to bomb YouTube. No, I'm just like, here's my Twitch stream. Your voice sounds higher pitched in my old. That's because I thought no one wanted to listen to my stupid monotone. So if you go back to like the first 2 years of videos, you'll usually hear a widely different voice, because I was like still using my Titanfall Nexus voice for the most, and I was using a different microphone and different editing techniques for it, just because I thought, hey, people don't want to listen to like a guy who sounds like this. And then I started using this and I'm like, wow, he sounds enticing. Remember your Indigo Prophecy video, your voice? All right, chat, I'm gonna level with you. There was a different voice actor for Dartigan back in those first 2 years. Completely different guy. He said some harsh things on Twitter. He got canceled, and so they replaced him with me. I never really wanted to reveal this dark truth, but it's the truth. The old voice actor, he fucked off. Heard he's living in Iceland these days. Just wanted to get away from it all, he said. But I heard he's doing good. I mean, he's like, I think he's into woodworking now. Like making crafts. I think he sells them on Etsy. He's left the game industry, though. He's not in any way, in any form, interested in playing or talking about video games anymore, so he got me. I know you aren't a Pokemon fan, but have you at least seen the crazy glitches and frame rate issues of Scarlet and Vid? I've heard about it, but I've not really paid any attention because I'm very much aware that the Pokemon games are always lazy as fuck, to put simply, because the developer, despite making more money than God, claims poverty and that they can't actually put any effort into their 3D Pokemon games, so I'm not surprised. Plus, it's on a Nintendo Switch, come on. That's like one step above mobile games at this point in terms of graphical fidelity. In fact, there's actually better looking mobile games. Are we doing Shadows of Rose? We are doing Shadows of Rose. I don't really care about Mercenaries. I only care about the new story content, Will the Facecam stream gonna be rescheduled? Yeah, that's currently rescheduled until Kate's ready. She has some stuff come up on her end. So once she's like got that taken care of and she's all good to go, we'll still do that stream. I don't want to promise it or a date because I don't know when she'll be ready, but hopefully in like a week's time, maybe. We'll see. But it will happen. Assuming she hasn't, like, I hate you, Dartigan, I don't want to work with you ever again. And just assuming that hasn't happened, we should be fine. They wouldn't be so bad if Pokemon games didn't have to coincide with the card game releases. I just think it's like they like making money, and one of the ways you make a lot of money is you sell something that's, mid for, the regular price. Honestly, Pokemon games should not be full price, given their quality. You're really just paying for an updated roster. We used to make fun of that when it came to like stuff like, Madden, when you were just paying for an updated roster. That is exactly what Pokemon is, chat. It is literally Madden, only with monsters. You're just paying for like a new roster of monsters, and like it's the same goddamn storyline every time. Like, oh, you're new Pokemon wannabe Pokemon master. Here's a new mom, strangely single mom. Here's a new professor, a new land, and here's the new gym leaders. Same damn thing. Roaster. Look, do you got something else from where you're from? Because for me, it's a roaster. It always has been. Look, here's the thing. There's things called regions, chat, and sometimes they say words differently. You all need to learn this. Otherwise, I don't want to hear any of you all use the words y'all anymore, because don't you mean that you all, Dartigan? Or you all? Jesus. He also gotten bitchy recently. I watched my fab YouTube streamer try out mercenaries, and when he unlocked Lady D, he accidentally looked down and the child, they put the boob, yeah, first person booba, you don't get that too often. First time that happened was like a dinosaur game. And it also contained your health bar for some reason. Some people defend the new Pokemon game for being glitchy and unfinished. Of course there would be, they're Pokemon fans. They'll defend it from anything. Some people even said that Breath of the Wild is more empty and boring than... Okay, I have... Yeah, obviously they have too much brain rot. Yeah, the patch today must have fit... Well, this patch was a couple days ago, but yeah, after they patched it, I was able to play it. I haven't finished Shadows of Rose because I got distracted by God of War Ragnarok. I think it's only not very long, right? It's only around 4 hours, so we might be able to beat it in one stream. You're my fire, my one desire. I used to remember the lyrics to whatever it is you're singing, but I've forgotten them with time. Evening, I just spent the last 4 days in the hospital. I had gallbladder issues and I got it removed. The gallbladder? Oh, damn, man. I'm sorry about that. Was it like stones or something? I heard those are painful, but hopefully you make a full recovery. But always sorry when you had to lose a part of yourself. Thankfully, I've still got all my bits and pieces and I never had to have anything removed. What do you think of God of War? I thought it was overall great, although Sif changing her mind about Loki was pretty jarring. Well, to be honest, I actually really like the game, but weirdly, the Norse gods are very forgiving. Sif and her daughter both are like, well, specifically her daughter instantly forgives Loki and like wants to be his friend even though he killed her brother. Sif is a bit of a bitch to him for a while, but then she ends up forgiving him as well. But I mostly like the portrayal. It was much better than the Greek stuff, I feel. Hey, Arun, what's up, man? How's it going? Will you play the Dark Picture? Yes, I'm waiting for my partner in crime, Kate, to be ready to play it. She's like got some stuff on her plate she's dealing with right now, but as soon as she's ready, I'll play that. Because those kind of games aren't fun when you're playing, or well, they're not as fun or enjoyable when you're playing by yourself. I mean, to be fair, Odin sent Thor's sons to fucking die against Kratos. Well, he didn't know they were going to die. He is like, hey, go do your job. In Atreus' defense, I tried to kill... I mean, I'm not siding with them, yes, but I'm just saying that usually it doesn't matter when it's your son who gets murdered or killed by someone. You're usually not going to forgive them that easily. Or your brother as well. But, yeah. I mean, the only thing that's really truly dumb about the God of War is that, that Odin's entire desire is like, hey, I found this reference to the 1993 Jim Carrey movie, and I really need you to put it back together for me. I just want to watch The Mask again. Even though it's okay, cool. The what? The Mask. That's what that was a reference to The Mask from the Jim Carrey movie, which also very briefly mentioned Loki, I believe, in the movie, as the mask once belonging to him, and apparently that inspired the developers to like add that into the game. God, really? Yeah. Apparently, even the developers have kind of confirmed it. That yeah, it's like they essentially just like when they needed a MacGuffin, and that's what they went with. You know what? Overall, good game. Though a little too long, I feel. It wasn't, mindlessly long, but she did go on a little bit. Find it funny, Odin is the only character in the game smart enough to not want to fuck with Kratos and is really upset when his people start picking up fight with Kratos. Yeah, I was okay with that as well. That's a nice angle. But he was going to have to fuck with Kratos regardless because he needed his son. Which is actually something I'm bringing up in the video because when I realized it didn't make any sense why he did like, hey Kratos, you just sit here and mind your own business. We won't bother you. But can I borrow your son for a couple days? Is essentially what his deal was. He just didn't mention it outright. Like, as Kratos would actually agree to that. Because at some point, he's going to need, his Loki to help him fix the mask. But he's like, yeah, I don't want Kratos to get involved. Yeah, it's a little like, You're not supposed to notice that part of the story, though. Actually, they make a reference to Sony Smash Brothers clone as well. Yeah, I remember they asked about, hey, have you ever participated in any tournaments, brother? I heard you once fought the world's greatest magician. I mean, musician, and it's Parappa the Rapper or something. Actually, they made it, but the common complaint I see about the Ragnarok is the constant hand-holding dialogue when you're... Well, it's not just the puzzles you get hand-holding. The game likes to backseat you in combat, too, because every time an enemy is about to punish you, the game will like tell you a warning or also tell you how to beat the enemy you're currently fighting. It's like He's covered in your frost armor, Kratos. Use the axe. It's like, yeah, I know. Quick, brother, you're about to be attacked from behind. I'm aware. Quick, brother, shoot it with arrows and stun it. I got a brand new oven and induction stovetop. The old one was breaking more and more. It is weird that I'm excited. Hey, get excited over kitchen appliances, man. Especially if you like cooking. I got excited over getting a stand mixer. I thought you were about to mention that you're getting an air fryer. That's the one I see everyone mention, like getting an air fryer. Fuck yeah, I'm so pumped. Oh, hey, Galahad, welcome back, man. Notice your comment there. But yeah, I haven't got an air fryer yet, but I need to. I thought the tournament was a reference to Kratos being in... I mean, it could be, but I don't remember there being the world's greatest musician in, Mortal Kombat. So, probably not. Unless there was a character I'm not aware of in Mortal Kombat, was it 9 he was in? Rain, he's a musician? I don't think that's what he's famous for. I think he's famous for being a rain god. My air fryer just got here today and makes roasting vegetables so easy, huh? Yeah, eventually I'll get one probably. But I'm fine with still steaming my food, and I'm currently in my bread making phase. Hey, Nurse 6, thank you for your 21 months, and also Am I Cognizant, thank you for your 10 months. Those of you with Amazon Prime should consider Thanksgiving your free month. See, I don't even have to, like, advertise myself, chat. The chatters do it themselves. And I thank you for it. You're an informer and a mudraker, a con man, wheeler dealer, a gigolo, and an educator and evil. All that Vacara, and amazingly, you're still broke. Marcus Valerius Metallius, aka Marshall 4103. I have no idea what this is. I probably should, but it's not ringing a bell. Where do you think God of War goes from here? Honestly, I feel like it needs to probably end there. I mean, Kratos really doesn't want to go around fighting gods anymore, based on the Norse stuff. So it's gonna feel like if he goes to like another pantheon, how's he gonna? Why would he leave where he's at currently when he seems like he's all right there now? They're like, there's no reason for him to leave the Norse lands. So, and why would he go somewhere else and fight a completely new pantheon? So, I don't know. I mean, obviously they'll probably continue it, but I could not tell you where he should go next. I feel like they'll probably follow his son more than Kratos. I'm not sure. Sorry for missing the God of War streams. Hey, you didn't want spoilers, man. You don't have to apologize. Found a funny Roman insult and thought I might share. Oh, they really didn't understand brevity back in the Roman days, did they? Honestly, though, the only place that I could see Kratos going again is actually Rome, speaking of, just because, the Greek gods are there again, only by different names. That's really all I could see happening. Loki goes to Gaul, Britain. I mean, I guess. Next God of War, son of the God of War. Well, I guess they call it, maybe they change the name to, like, God of Trickery or, like, Mischief, or Deceit, or whatever, since that's what Loki was, right? New franchise? I don't know. But, it'll be years away before that happens, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. So, this here, let me get my recordings on. This here Resident Evil DLC, chat. I can finally play it now, and also Resident Evil 8 again if I want, because, it was broken for a bit. But here we are. Time to finally check out what this whole Rose Girl is all about. The mold lady. I'm guessing it's under bonuses, right? Oh, there we go. Shadow of Rose. Just imagine if they pulled a God of War 2 and cut the game off right when you were about to kill Odin and say that, yeah, that would have been shit. Would have been absolute shit, because it was already really long at that point. Son of a razzle dazzle. This DLC is so good, man. Oh, someone's hype. Someone's very hype. Alright, we're beginning now. For those of you who are about to rock, or, you'll let us rock. I don't know, what is it? Anyways, let's hit a button and play a video game. Yes. I don't know if there's enough here to make a video with, but I am recording it just in case.
Hey, Kay. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. I'm just enjoying the day.
You said you had something important to tell me? I hope it's not about Chris wanting me to join his operation, because I already told him that's not happening.
Chris has to be like 70 now, right? This is like 16 years later, or close to it.
Thank you.
In his 60s, anyways.
It is about you.
Me?
I worry about you. How are things at school?
Seriously, that's what you wanted to talk to me about?
That group of mean girls still hassling you?
I mean, are they still treating me like a freak?
Hey! Uh-uh.
They hate you because they
You're
ain't
not
you.
a freak.
I am. You know I am. That's why I keep my distance from everybody at school. If they knew what I really
I'm not like
was.
the other girls.
So,
Got it to work. Well, Capcom fixed it. I didn't really do anything.
friends that you can talk to?
Talk to? About what? How I'm hardly even human? How I'm some kind of horrendous
Who is
monster?
this new father figure, by the way?
Hey, it's okay. I hardly ever murder my friends.
What if there were a way to get rid of your powers?
Whoever wants to get rid of superpowers, come on.
All right, well, I think there's something I need to show you. You already know about Miranda and the mutamycete, how she researched it obsessively and performed experiments on human subject.
Like me.
Exactly. What you don't know is that we recently found
This
some
is
of
the
her
idea that
research.
people would bully a fucking
Apparently, she
mutant.
discovered a
News to me. I wouldn't touch
purifying
it.
crystal that can remove the mutamycete from a toast.
Purifying crystal?
If we can get our hands on one of these, we might be able to weaken or remove your powers entirely.
Are you kidding me?
No, but her notes are incomplete. However, I think I have an idea where we can find the rest of her research.
Let's do it. Let's find it. Where is it?
In there.
What?
That's a fragment of the megamycete. It absorbs and stores memories.
Who
from
is this
people
man and why does he
who
have
pass
this?
away in close proximity, including Miranda and everything she knows.
Just,
If you enter
just
its
have it. It's a little
consciousness, you
research
might be able
project.
to solve the mystery of the purifying crystal.
Wait, what do you mean enter its consciousness?
You've achieved mustache. Mustache?
So, your deep connection will allow you to explore.
Think Greta's going to come to America? Sure, why not? Norwegians did discover it, by the way. Or the Europeans who first came there anyways.
Yes, Rose, but not dangerous. Right? Think of it just like walking through somebody else's memories.
You really think this can work?
I think
Hey, wait a
it's
minute.
worth
This is
trying.
stepping all over Evil Within's
What do you have to
yo
lose?
territory.
How do I even do this?
Shit, I don't know. Try reaching out to it. See what happens.
Think of it as
Okay.
keeping, like, a sourdough starter in your fridge.
Fine.
Put a little name tag on it.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
Even the mold has a loading
So
area.
Weird. Yeah. It's like she sees things that aren't there. Creepy.
Stay away from us, you freak.
Imagine wanting to be friends
She's
with her.
definitely. Ew, something just moved on her hand. What's wrong with her?
Shut up.
Stay away from us.
This really doesn't seem like Resident Evil right now, by the way.
Ew, something just moved on her hand.
Oh wait.
Yeah, such a horrible life she has. The life of like 90% of every teenager. Oh no, gossip.
I'm still here? Kay. Kay?
Well, I'm glad the Evil Within
Where are
3 is
you?
now happening.
Kay! This isn't right.
Did her doctor friend just leave her though? She's in her mind right now, or the mold's mind, whichever one it is. So didn't this also add like a VR and third-person mode to the base game as well? You know what? Gotta admit, she's taking really good care of her dad's jacket. Not a single seam on it. Evil Within 3. I mean, that's what Evil Within 3 is about, like going into your mind and facing the horrors within. Not saying the game is ripping out the plot point. Well, I mean, hey, that was created by the guy who made Resident Evil, so he's already ripping off his own stuff.
What?
Wouldn't it be the mind, since isn't the mold a hive mind? I think so. You know what? It was always poorly explained, but a little bit. It's like a living record of everything it's absorbed or something. I think they got the idea from that from a Dean Koontz novel, to be honest with you. I forget, there's like a Dean Koontz novel that got made into like a somewhat alright horror movie. I forget what it's called though. But it had something like a, sentient slime monster that would, eat people and then like take all their memories or something. I'm guessing that's what it came from. How's it going, sir? Going pretty well. I'm about, been making progress on my God of War stream, and now I'm streaming today. God of War script, and now I'm streaming. I said stream. Already finished that up. Spent 45 minutes on Mexican Burger King to get my Modern Warfare 2 skin. You spent 45 minutes on Is this like you mean as in a restaurant or something in the game? I'm not sure what Mexican Burger King is. I didn't know we had those there. It sounds horrible no matter what. I'll be next if I'm not quick. I need to get that crystal. By the way, your last God of War stream had parts where the music, I know it's apparently in the end, so I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. Sometimes that happens in a stream when music, copyrighted music gets played. Taco Bell Darty is talking about, why didn't he say Burger King then? Or is he saying that Burger King is, okay, that is a weird way of putting it. They're gonna admit now. I thought maybe it's like your Mexican, like your Coke, where you have like a special like version over there or something.
So gross. What is this?
Grody, not gross. You're a, actually, you wouldn't be a Zoomer, you'd be an Alpha, right? Shoo. Coke is in the soda or Coke is in the soda. Because I'm pretty sure Mexican Coke is the same thing as American Coke, because it comes from there. Apparently that's not actually true though, the whole Mexican Coke being better since made with sugar. It's actually just still uses the same ingredients, the delicious high fructose corn syrup. It's just like a misconception, like totally Mexican Coke.
Let me out. Is someone there? Dangerous here.
What is? Why? Hang tight. I'm gonna see if I can find a key.
Find a key to the cell. Thanks for being around. Thank you all for being around. It feels kind of weird to be playing Resident... Even though I played every Resident Evil game before in third person, after like Village, and I guess using in the same game engine, or well, the same assets and anything, it feels weird to play it in third person. Is the third person mode they added to the base game any good? Haven't tried it. I wonder why they decided, like, what, the DLC, it has to be in third person when they didn't do that with Resident Evil 7's DLC. Yes. Pardon? Okay. Puzzle solved. Finally feeling well enough to see. Yeah, you said you were sick last time I streamed, right? Took that long. You've been on the mid that long? Damn. Whoas. She's taking all this fairly well. Well, she's in her own mind, so what does she have to be worried about? To create art, simply add to the rabbit's carcasses. Decay is not an issue. Note, spruce them up with a bit of makeup. It makes them seem more alive. Oh, not my Yeezys.
Okay.
You know what, chat? I think Will Smith needs to star in his own horror game, just so we can get scenes like, oh hell no, like when this is going on.
What's this stuff?
Because I feel like it's necessary. I think you can get Will Smith to be in a video game these days. He does YouTube. Or does he still do YouTube? I know he did for a while. Hey, we get all these other big name TV and movie actors in games these days. Why not? Let him, he can even have his son in it if that's what he needs. I know he likes his, you know. Also, you know, weirdly enough, what vibe I'm getting right now, chat, is not Resident Evil. I'm getting Amnesia vibes because, you know, like old-fashioned castle corridors, like painful goop on the floor. 100 bits, you think they ever told her that she was cut to pieces as a baby? Do you think she would believe them? Like, yeah, sure, I was totally cut to pieces as a baby. They just put me back together magically. Yeah. FMV games are a thing. Well, they were a thing, then they died off because they were terrible, and now they've strangely come back again. So right now we're playing the Evil Within Resident Evil Amnesia. All three combined. Will Smith slaps Wesker and then says, "Keep my wife's name out of your fucking..." Yeah, see, he's already doing, he's damn near doing like gamer level, like, you know, talk when they're playing multiplayer games. You think Will Smith would get really bad though if he's like playing COD and someone's like, "I fucked your wife last." How would he react? You think he'd take it seriously? You have to get used to gamer talk, Will. That's how we are. The Life is Strange troubled teen protagonist, huh? Well, this ain't Life is Strange, thankfully. Right now, it's a mixture of Amnesia, Silent Hill, Resident Evil, and Evil Within. We're getting all the horror games at once. Oh, yeah, man, the jacket now messed up too. At least in GoldenEye, you can slap players in game.
That wasn't. You look just like me.
But she's
Who are
taller
you?
somehow.
I'm Rose. What's going on here? Let's keep moving. But too dangerous here.
Oh, it's the cult version of me. I'm not. I don't mind if Dart Twitch disappears. We know we. Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure what IDMF means, and I figured it was like I don't fucking mind or something. But apparently the rest of it dispels that idea. Answer my question: no, she must be cryptic. You don't know how story writing works.
Help me lift.
Do you want to ask what you're lifting?
Hey, wait, where are you going?
Look, she's just the Mormon version of you, alright? Look, we're not in Utah. Oh, that's the lamest joke ever. Oh, Mormon jokes, Dartigan. I come for you for this level of comedy. don't get art, you know? And I feel like this is art of some kind.
You're more, and y'all look just like me. Do you know what's happening here?
Where'd she go?
Hey, are you listening to me?
Looking around. As a European, you might have to explain the Mormon jokes. No, I don't, because Mormons are in Europe these days. They've converted some of you some. I don't know how, but they did. Need to find the handout quickly. Go to basically though it's it's like a very large religious cult/order group church in America that basically makes America this the place that Jesus Christ went to after instead of dying or something like that, or like it's very bizarre. Even I don't know all of it. I used to like read into it because it's kind of funny, but it's a very American-centric version of Christianity. It was started by like some weirdo like really wanted to have a lot of wives and claimed he found some golden plates. But they basically run the state of Utah. That's where they're mainly located. Watch the South Park episode and more. How many of those do they have though? They used to be like the fault line, well not the fault line, but the soul. I think a lot of people's knowledge of Mormons even came from like, at least outside of Utah, and people live in Utah, came from South Park. But they have some, they used to believe in polygamy. Well, polygamy was that a man could have multiple, wives. That was like the big thing they had going for a while. Probably like the only interesting thing they had going. And they also had special underwear or something, and then they have like a belief that everyone gets their own planet and they become a god after they die. I don't know if I'm right about any of this because I don't really, I don't have a solid foundation for what they actually believe. I just know like, hey, they apparently are very nice people. And a lot of them, for some reason, work in the intelligence industry. It's true, though. There's like a lot of Mormons who work in the CIA. Mormons do believe you'll own your own planet. They're nice if you're not gay or a minority. Actually, recently, they've apparently softened on the gay issue because I think they're even like supported like a recent like bill in the U.S. Senate. The like Respect for Marriage or something act that just recently got past 60 votes for like discussion. Like they actually like, yeah, we're cool with that. Oh man, fucked up my grill. I got pissed at Americans and made their skin darker. Oh, yeah, I do remember hearing there's some messed up beliefs about black people in their original version of it. And this is your face on meth, girl. Because their church is so dead, they have to try something to keep people believing one day they'll become a god who rules. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, that's a much more convincing, interesting idea for the afterlife than most of them come up with. Like, oh, you'll get to like go meet your loved ones and like you'll spend eternity with them, like just chilling in heaven. Or you can have your own planet and you can become a god. And I'm like, interesting. They search out for what they lack the most: intelligence. Wow. Damn, I wasn't even being insulting toward it. I just like have a good laugh. Why does so many forms of Christianity get weird about black people? I don't know. I mean, do they? I mean, most of them have like just tried to convert black people that I know of. Uh-oh. She okay? My mold powers. I got telekinesis. Wait, why she free? I thought she knew she had powers. The whole reason she came into this mind stuff. I want to get rid of it. Oh wow, that is slow.
No way! Oh my god!
They hate me. They hate me because they hate me, but actually they kind of are.
Dead end!
Oh no, no, I know this room. You gotta like swing the chandelier to like make the light do some crazy shit.
No! Stay back!
Well, thank God, Deus Ex Machina. The best plot twist would be that if the real Mia dies long ago and they're just in the goo. Oh shit. Well, didn't like the Miranda lady have a daughter that was named something like Rose that died, and that's what she wanted to revive? I'm guessing this has something to do with that, like the record of that girl is still around or something. Yeah, Eva, yeah, that's right. No, Eve was the girl from the first game, but Eva was like Miranda's original daughter. She's been wanting to revive. Evelyn, or whichever one name was the.
What are
You ever think there will be a Parasite Eve remake? Would be nice, but I think it's unlikely at this point in time.
What were those things? What is happening here? How? What is this? Where am I?
Gonna see dump truck ass only if you play mercenaries, and then only I don't think you see her ass. You see her boobs.
Not until I get this out of my body. There's a crystal here that will remove the mold. I need to find it. And I'm not leaving until I do. Who are you? My guardian angel? Do you have a name? If you're an angel, then Gabriel? Michael? Okay. Michael? What now?
Move. It's the ledge painter guy. He's literally writing into the walls as we speak. Her voice acting was... Why did I sound like a devil there? It was me like, kind of like talking and burping at the same time. Voice acting really feels off. Can't point it out like she's in another game. I mean... It feels like... I'm not really sure how I feel. I mean, it's not an award-winning performance, but it's not bad. Spooky? Spooky. That's what we should save. That's the way I came, right? Or no? It is a grand honor that you would bestow upon me such an important task. I can report the liquid void you provided has some splendid properties. Its most obvious use is for my dogs on their hunt, aiding them as they pursue their quarry. It also does wonders for slowing down and corralling the rabbits. Some have even been foolish enough to stumble into it and be completely engulfed. With this, I am certain I will be able to fulfill your expectations and get you the results you so desire. Wasn't this the room where Ethan got strung up in? Or something similar to it? Yeah, I think it was, but then maybe change it around a little bit. Oh, sweet, I can graft my hand back onto me. I mean, I'm a molded person too, right? I should be able to do the same thing.
These poor things.
Sucked off in? You played a wildly different version of the game than I played. I recognize that jolly voice. Got a lot of nice things on sale, stranger. He's like a combination of that guy plus the Duke now.
Looks like we caught another. Lively now, aren't you? You should have put that effort into running. It would have made the chase that much more thrilling.
Let me go! Let me go!
It would seem this little rabbit lacks the necessary fortitude.
She turned into raspberry
How
jam.
pity. You had shown a little grit and actually escaped. That purifying crystal would now be yours.
The crystal.
Who's this? Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue. Let's see how fast this one is.
So why would the Duke... I mean, it's all in her mind, but why would the Duke be here and also be a bad guy? Guess they just need to reuse the model, huh? Oh, chase scene again. Oh, icky, icky, ooh.
Thank God. A way out. Shit! What now?
Yeah, little fucked, aren't we? Major Silent Hill vibes, really. Silent Hill, well, maybe the bad Silent Hills games. Need weapon? Gun?
Seriously? Where am I gonna get a gun?
Touch me.
What, like this?
Touch me harder. Point and shoot. Better run, outrun my bullet. Da, 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 da. Strangely, that song fits. Magical girl. Oh wait, I don't have a wand and I didn't have a transformation scene. But then my dad, hey dad, or dad, I'm assuming dad. Hey, magic voice. Can I like get some bullets? Can you write bullets down for me? Gonna defeat you with the power of imagination. Well, I guess in your own mind that makes a bit of sense though. But yeah, since we got this OP power, bullets, grenades, flamethrowers, all that would be good. Write it down. Nope, doesn't work. Oh, that'd be cheating. Oh, never mind. Just three, like 5 extra bullets in an entire carton? Come on. Boulder punching. If they ever have you controlling Chris again, they need to do that. Hey, goo kills, don't walk through goo. Are spoilers allowed? Never. When are spoilers ever allowed? Unless I've already played through something.
I wonder where I might find the next rabbits.
Entire U.S. Army,
They're
but
gone.
loyal to me. Touch. Alright, take the
This
crystal.
must be the crystal.
Large crystal is glowing in a pale blue light. Okay, you can just break the glass and get it. We don't need to go through this thing. No. I get you. I know how this works. Disciples wait their mass, bronze, silver, gold, with their
I guess I
their
need to find
garb
these
arrayed, the
masks
light
to
shall be
unlock.
released. Be sparing with ammo the game doesn't give you. Well, I can't do anything else without ammo right now. I got 8 shots. But that's usually how most survival games are. Like, hey, don't shoot a lot. Hey, we used to have to ration our saves in these games too, you know. It's an enigma, chat. It's all in our mind. Our entire mind is like, no, you must unwrap the complexities of your inner turmoil by finding magical masks or something. Look, it's DLC. They can get as weird with it as they usually want to. Oh yeah, I forgot to say this when I started the game. What a mansion! Because it is going back to its roots, I realize. It'd be so nice to be Hunk right now, because he's actually freaking equipped for like combat? Yeah, I would be. But then again, he has a much harder job too. He's got like the hardest playthrough. Maybe not. Let's check this other door out. What game do you think has the best DLC? Even though I haven't played them, probably The Witcher 3. Where is Hunk? Who knows? Hopefully he retired from, without being arrested. Because he used to work for Umbrella, you know. Complete global structure. If they ever remake Resident Evil 5, that line better be in it. Not the meat. Ah, you're in my way. Oh. No, no French, no French. I want to take her face off. Resident Evil 5 needs a reimagining, not a remake. It doesn't seem like that's the way they do it though. But I mostly agree, but I mainly you could actually make what Resident Evil 5 is into a much better game if you just built it around a single player experience rather than co-op. So that it would require remaking a lot of it, but I feel that'd be the way to do it. Don't think he's French, Dart. I was talking about French kissing, which I don't think was that. Why do we call it that? I don't think that was really invented by the French. Let's be honest here. We just like give them credit for some reason. Like, oh yes, we invented the idea of sticking our tongue down someone's mouth. That was totally us. Totally us. What if making co-op is optional? Just don't have it. If you make it optional, then it still has to be designed around someone playing it as co-op. So I feel like it's better off just design it as a single player experience. This chat scares you? What did we say? I mean, good. I mean, why should I care? I'm glad it's terrifying. This is the perfect night for it. Over ear. Should help.
If you really want to help, you could back me up against those things.
Are fries really French? No, but they are French cut.
What?
That's why we call
So
them French fries.
I'm on my own? Great.
What would be American kiss if there was? I don't know. How do you have a regional, like, national kiss? We have national birds, flags, foods, but no national makeouts. Hmm. Yeah, I need to go back to that door with the bolts, right? DLC is taking a sharp turn back to classic survival horror when the main game made you feel pretty overpowered. Well, Resident Evil 7, I think, was a sharp turn back toward classical survival horror. And then Resident Evil 8 went back toward action again. These better not be one-use bolt. I just realized I'm nearly dead. That one face suck nearly killed me, huh? No, pour it on your face. He'd suck that off, not your hand. Alright, whatever. There's a gross lumpy thing growing here. Better get that checked. I think nations should have their own position. Yeah, but how are you gonna teach that to kids when it comes like, 4th of July stuff? Alright, kids, what's the national bird? The eagle. And what's the national food? Burgers. And what's the national position? No, 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 no. People would have a fit. Why is the heal button bound to a button? I mean, is it? Make it easier for you. Cowgirl? Duh, I mean, hey, that's what you like. It has its uses. Mask trapped. Break Cora. At some point, this whoever's writing these letters better not do a D's nuts joke.
And that gross lumpy
Hey
thing?
Rose, D's.
How am I supposed
Do you know
to break it?
Candace? I'm like, Candace? Who's Candice? Okay, I would not resist that
Cowards.
if I were making this game now that I think about
came
it.
here to get rid of them.
If I were a ghost, I would totally be
Fine,
dropping D's nuts
but
jokes on whoever I'm
How?
haunting.
What am I supposed to do?
Need amplifier. Are we starting a
What's
band or
that?
escaping? Believe. Chat, do you think D's nuts jokes will finally die off in 2023? I feel like they've had a good run of like for 2 years it feels like now. Right, which way am I going? You gave me a lot of cardinal directions here. I think it's this one, right? I mean, yeah, I feel like it's time for like, yeah, you know what? It's time for D's nuts to retire. Because it's apparently been the pinnacle of like Zoomer humor for a good bit. That's where it wants me to go. I'm assuming this way is locked over here. No, you go the way the words tell you to go. Hey, where did she learn to use a gun? Well, I guess she maybe has been trained by Chris, so maybe she could use it. Your mama jokes been around. Yeah, but your mama jokes like are old as fuck. No one says them anymore. I can't remember the last time I heard someone do a yo mama joke. Well, those were old when I was a little kid. Like yo mama jokes, like no one even used them then. And nothing's a puzzle. Everything is just an item. You need to unlock it. Try to do one for chat. Yo mama jokes. I mean, yo mama's. I don't actually remember any yo mama jokes, or at least any good ones. Like there's like the classic yo mama's so fat when she sit down, she sit around, she sit around the house. That lame. Let's see, they're all fucking lame. Just like these nuts jokes. It was usually just a way of saying, yeah, your mom. How long those are, your mom. Good enough try? No, there's no such thing as a good your mama joke. They're all lame as hell. Sweet meth. I can use these things and combine them together. Herb plus chem fluid minus gunpowder plus, or yo, gunpowder plus chem fluid. Might be more items I can combine. I need to do whatever I can survive. Right, your mama's so fat she had to be born twice. Well, there you go. I tried it. I didn't laugh. You know, I'm also not used to a Resident Evil game being this dark. Try your mama so fat she had to be born twice. Oof. Thought I could save her. Nope. She was fucking dead already. Like I just wasted ammo. How many roses will die tonight? I mean, do they like represent maybe like an aspect of my personality? Like, oh, that was like the depressed version of me. Oh. I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of backtracking because I keep running into these like magical flowers that I can't do anything with.
No way I'm wading through that. Maybe I can find a way across.
Mama's so fat she wanted Abby to use her golf club on her, huh? Yeah, you just realize that doesn't make any sense, right? Unless you're saying my mama was so fat she wanted to die, which in case it's not a joke, it's just really sad. Oh, I think I'm dead.
Grabbing at my legs! Gotta get out now!
Good. Death Stranding territory. No, this is like modern day Amnesia, actually. It had the killer floor goop as well. So fat, Chad, are you really trying to be this terrible right tonight by doing your mama jokes? I'd rather you go back to D's nuts. At least that can be creative. I mean, it's also No Nut November. When the best time to make them, right? That's like the Christmas of D's nuts jokes. Yeah, I didn't mention Yo Mama jokes because I wanted them to be revived, alright? At least this isn't scorn or the goop would be white. Also, it would just be pointless and boring. Let's play Evil West. It looks cool. I've looked into that game. It feels like that's gonna be like one of those 7 out of 10 games. Too late, 3 hours of Yo Mama jokes incoming. I will ban you. Cowboys are cool. I don't know, not when they're steampunk cowboys. Those are decidedly not cool. This new variant.
So, what am I supposed to do with this thing? Focus? Alright. I feel different somehow.
Wasn't the point to get rid of powers?
Let's see if this works.
I found a means to dramatically destabilize parts of Mutamycete, Mutamycete network by introducing a disruptive force to block the auto-inducers they use for communication. For example, the hard-packed cores of mold known as sclerotia begin to break down on a cellular level and disintegrate when thus disrupted. Sclerotia, he wanted to say scrotum, form where the Mutamycete develops a new location, serving as a sort of anchor point or foothold. They are often associated with a patch of liquid void through which the mold is spread. When the auto-inducers of the sclerotia are disrupted, it begins to break down. Any liquid void connected to the sclerotia will also be disintegrated. It would appear that destabilizing the sclerotia... I like saying it now. What's wrong with me? Sclerotia is a signal indication that location is no longer viable for Mutamycete habitation, triggering a full-scale retreat. You know, my tongue was like trying to do weird things when I was saying Mutamycete. Like I had to fight my own tongue to say the word. It's like it was like rejecting it. Welcome to biology stream with Dart. I don't know, were those all actual science terms? Why they just got like fleshlights in jars? Also, is that nerve, if you look in the bottom right-hand corner, I guess that's like representing my new power. Like a, mold power, I guess. Joys of biology with Mia. Focus here. Okay. Sclerotia is a compact mass of hardened fungal mycelium containing food reserves, huh? Like a picnic basket for mold, then. Your mama's so dumb she pronounced channel as Chanel. You got me. Go down there now, or where we came from, actually, I think. Why did you say it backwards? Say what backwards? Your mama's so dumb she pronounced Chanel as channel? I don't know. Maybe I'm so dumb I pronounce it that way. Damn, how fucking god, lady, you just fell like 3 floors. How are you alive? Thought that was like death for a second. Like, oh. Also, thank you for the 200 bits musical. From one writer to another, stay dope. I have to run a couple errands, but I will return soon. Many moves. Be safe on your errands, man. Drive safe. I'm assuming you're driving.
I can't get around it. I need to get rid of it.
Well, I'm shining my handlight on it. She literally survived being cut to pieces, the baby. Yeah, but it wasn't like she was like cut up with a knife, alright? She was like separated by mold. I don't know what they did with that. You know, it was really dumb, but they did it. And you weren't supposed to think about it. I don't see anyone. Oh, fuck. I could have ran past you. Maybe I still can. I don't want to waste bullets. High capacity mag. Ah. Well, we're now legal in some states. Alright, we're just gonna fucking shoot you. Maybe Mia is a god because she was a Mormon that died. She didn't die. But, you know, maybe our dad was a Mormon. Is what you should be going with. But he never mentioned anything. What? I didn't know me making a very casual reference to, yo, mama jokes and now Mormonism at the beginning of the stream would lead into this, yo, now hours-long, discussion on the topic. I have to realize sometimes I have more power than I think. Chat, well, shall we talk about the stock market now? You know, adult things. Oh, let's discuss mortgages. So if houses can't mold in them, does that mean Rose will be homeless or if houses can't get mold in? Well, that'll only hurt the property value. I don't know if she actually is mold herself like her dad or not. I think she just controls it. Would you rather talk about my day? I'd rather, you know, just make stupid jokes about my dick more than anything else, to be honest with you. There's something over there. FIFA opinion? I don't know much about it other than I don't play it, and I don't really care to. Thought that was like over with, that they no longer had the license or something. I think I need to go back and go up the stairs now. Oh no, there's still something over there. Does this mean I'm shooting mind bullets at people? Because so, Mama, you really are on something tonight, aren't you? There it is. Oh, sweet, there was no reason to come over here. Chat, please. I'm dealing with it. They're in a weird mood. For some reason I thought they were, you know, stairs. Here we go. Actually, no, I can't go up the stairs. I was going the right way. Resident Evil 9 in 2024. Sounds like a good year for it. try dabbing. I need my hands, both of them right now, on a keyboard and mouse, so no. Don't think I will. Okay, I'm limping even though he sucked my face. Okay, where's the... Don't I have like a bunch of chem fluid? Yeah, we need a big bullet. Well, we need to make a health kit right now. 'Cause I think I can only take like one hit before I die. Judging by one hit bringing me down to red health. Oh, fuck you! When did you get so fast? I just healed that damage, you asshole. Back to red. Hey, there's no way. Yeah, apparently she doesn't have the the block button her dad had. Though I do have this instead. But I guess that gets upgraded later to like maybe be useful. Where's the goop flower? Nowhere? Rip Jason. Oh, the power, the Green Ranger. His candle finally went out, huh? See, that's a reference only true OG Power Ranger viewers will get. Is this Birth by Sleep? Yes, this is Kingdom Hearts.
What?
You understood that reference? What, about the candle going out? Yeah, that was like a plot line in the original Power Rangers over the Green Ranger. Like, you'll lose your power as a Green Ranger. Oh, they gooped it all up. Been getting into Power Rangers. I gotta admit, when I was a little kid, I was really into it. Like the first couple seasons. Since I haven't been on your streams lately, what do you think of the loss of Kevin Conroy? He was only true Batman in our eyes. His voice was just perfect. I do feel he's like the legitimate voice of Batman, like uncontestable. So yeah, I mean, he had retired from the role, so it's not like we were going to be getting any more out of that from him, I don't believe. But hey, he definitely deserved to live much longer than what, 60? He got into his like early 60s, right? That's too young. Too soon. Yeah, 66 way too soon, especially these days.
I finally got it.
Wood. Cancer? Yeah. Cancer always sucks. Monocular door deep in the basement. '66 is long life, but still, so yeah. I mean, I guess it's a good run, but Considering what the humans can usually live to, it's still a little too early in my opinion. Going back to the Green Ranger, isn't it said he died of, like, was it suicide? Or, like, people, I don't think they've actually said what he died from, but I think it was, like, supposedly suicide, wasn't it? Because he was only, like, in his 40s, so even younger in his case. Suicide, yeah, which, it's always the ones you think have the best life, too, isn't it? I guess he was like fighting with some demons inside. You just couldn't beat those last few putties. I'm sorry to make those jokes, but come on. Can't hit it from this side, huh? You know, the putty attack finally got him. It was suicide, his wife filed for divorce. Damn, man. I guess they'd been together for a while, so it just like really broke him inside. Everything I always heard about the guy said he was like a really great person though. West. What's wrong?
Everything! None of this was supposed to happen.
Why not leave?
No. The reason I came here hasn't changed. I need that crystal. Thank you.
Here, have some Gatorade. I'll have the key for that. Alright, moving on. Oh, yeah, this is that room where we fought that one-year-old bug lady too, because I remember the windows being broken in it. Oh my fucking Jesus, what, the game, this DLC? Yeah, it's all in your mind. This is basically Resident Evil, the evil within. Not even basically, it is that. There needs to be a new, this is now basically literally. There we go. The dumbest two words you can ever say back to back. Basically literally. This is your Resident Evil evil then. Basically, literally. Chat, we're making a new meme tonight. Basically, literally. Spread it. It's got potential. It's a smart person meme, I'll give you that. Not everyone's gonna get its subtle humor. Which mask needs to... I know something needs to be inserted. Need to check and see what's... Yeah, just the one. Your penis? It's a square-shaped hole. Come on. Basically, literally, my penis cannot fit into it. Or at least not comfortably. No item. Penis, isn't your penis square, my dude? You have one. You need to get that checked. That ain't normal. Hmm. Can't you just like poke it in the eye and get it to open? Kind of looked like you would avoid two of them. Hmm? I guess that wasn't for me. Penis is USB shaped. No. You got your own issues then. Had to flip it upside down to get it in properly. Do not recall a single thing, not who I am, nor how I came to be. I know nothing. My memories are as broken as the face I hide behind this mask. All that remains is this feeling, this hunger. To see others in pain, the despair in their eyes, the sounds of their screams. Who will be my next quarry? I have my minion to do the bidding. He has many faces, but no brains within those skulls. He is my best hound, and he will chase those rabbits down. Next Sin video, you'll almost said Assassin's Creed, but no, it's God of War Ragnarok. I'm halfway through writing the script for it right now, so it's making good progress. I used those last 4 days well. Have I played Gotham Knights? I have not. I heard it was a bit, shit. And it seems like everyone's already forgotten about it. Like, oh yeah, that was a thing. What happened to the Kate stream? It's still happening. It's just she's got stuff going on her end that she needs to deal with first. But then we'll do it. So as soon as she's ready, we'll do that stream. Alright, second floor. I need to get to the dressing room. No worries. It's still happening. We talked about it earlier today. But obviously she can't do it when she has like a lot of work-related stuff going on. So, as soon as that's all finished up, we'll be ready. They changed... Is this the same exact castle from the first game, or they changed the layout? Or maybe it just feels different since in third person now. Kay just said she quit her job last I checked. Yeah, the ice cream place apparently was pretty bad. But I'm obviously not going to go into details on her private life. That's why, chat, you should all go follow her on Twitch. Give her your support. She's a good streamer. Is there really nothing in here? No resources? Wait, I feel like I did like... It's starting to feel identical to a room I've already been in. Let me check the other door then. What's better, habaneros or serranos? I'm not really a pepper guy. I just like spices when they're made from them. Use... Okay, I feel like I've been through here now. I think I just opened up a pathway back to an area I've been to. Yeah, I think this was locked before and I opened it up. Oh shit, now I'm turned around. Was it this way? Yeah, here we are. So don't go through that door. Is Ragnarok worth it even if it wasn't a... Even if I wasn't attached to the previous game that much? If you didn't like the previous game, I don't think it's going to do anything for you, because it plays pretty much the same, and it's just a continuation of that plot. So if you didn't like that game, yeah, it might not be for you. Wait, isn't it like purple goo? Okay, it's another room over. But hey, I liked it. That was pretty good. I do have my opening sin, you know, my big long, basically literally sin. Yeah, I'm still trying to make basically literally into a thing. Sue me. I pretty much have finished that one, and I'm pretty proud of it too. The rest of the rough draft is still in a rough draft state, but I put a lot of time into making that one, you know, sing. Wong. Painting of wolves. Its picture is fixed in place. Predators stand united, each staring down their prey. Ida. Painting of a butterfly. Picture is fixed in place. Can't. Okay. I picked up 3 paintings, but I've got 4 slots here, so I feel like there's a painting somewhere else I gotta find first. Predators stand united, each staring down their prey. So oh, shit, wasted bullet. I'm assuming that means you put... Okay. Butterfly is not a predator, so I guess, you know... Spider would definitely eat it. Frog would also eat both of those then, right? Let's go ahead and put the sheet back here. That way I don't clutter up my inventory. We gotta find the other painting anyways. Dar, did you ever play Resident Evil 7 DLC? It's really good. I played, yeah, the story-based ones. I played all 3 of them. The one with Chris, the one with the punch guy. And I actually think there was only 2. Yeah, those 2 are the ones I played. The ones that continue the plot. Don't have your finger on the trigger until you intend to kill. Well, I'm using a mouse. It's not the same thing. There's no trigger guard on it, you know? We'll come back to this room. Nope, for that one. Click safety. So, Doc, thank you for that 39 months. Hell, am I pretty good? I've been, you know, a busy guy. You know, not slacking off. So, I feel like when I'm doing something, that's when I'm in a good mood. I don't like it when I feel like I'm not being productive. Puts me in a weird, like, fuck, what am I doing? Assuming this is where I need to go, right? No, this is where... If some... Am I right in assuming I need to find another painting somewhere? Because otherwise, yeah, there's got to be. There's no reason why. Where? I think I've been around the entire time. Well, I did get that map earlier, right? Let me check that again. And draw a map. So, crudely scribbled part of the castle. Okay, so this is the stair. That's the room there. So down this hallway. Door at the end of it. And that goes to another hallway, and I go there, to the... Right, so we just go down this way. Oh, have I not been down this way? Oh, I'm dead. I think I might be... Oh, no, I'm not dead. I am hurting, though. Oh, it's a big one. Apparently I can't just make that work. Those things chased me in here, but where is it? The monocular key was supposed to be here somewhere. It's not in this room though, it must be close by. Don't go too weak. Well, I know it's right there, game. But I already knew, I just can't make it move. Oh, you had to do it, never mind. Can't let an empowered woman be empowered, huh? Has to have the voice in her head do all the work for her. I see how it is. Pixie dust is stronger. Well, this is all like in her mind, and that's like her conscience or something. Maybe it's like the muda mycete. The moo one. Like, there we go. Also, I just realized the stream is chugging. What? God damn it. Why on this game? I played Resident Evil 8 and it was fine. Why would it be chugging on this game of all games? Twitch, it's not Twitch, it's the OBS fucking up. I swear to God, I don't even... I know this game is fine to run on my computer. I ran Resident Evil 8 with no problems. Why would I be having this issue again? I feel like there's been some update to OBS or my computer one that has been causing these issues with PC games recently. Coding shouldn't... I stopped the recording just to be sure. So it shouldn't be... Still chugging though. Why is it chugging? Check if I'm overheating. I'm not overheating. This is solely due to OBS. Because I get a message in OBS that says encoding overloaded. I wonder if my 1080 is starting to die. See if I can change something real quick. Let me do this. Maybe this will help. Change the encoder setting to medium. There's too much mold processing. Like, yeah, this game worked fine streaming it back when I was just Resident Evil 8, not the DLC. So I think there's been some kind of issue. Is it just in this room or something? It was fine up until here, right? I'm very upset when this happens. Because it usually means I gotta stop the stream cold, reset the entire thing to fix issues. I'm just playing it. Maybe if I set the game down to 60. I don't think that should matter. 2 gigabyte, Is it the stream or the game? It's OBS. But yeah, so that means the stream. But I don't understand why is the problem, because I played Resident Evil 8 and didn't have any of these issues. Try that. See, I'm not even using like half the RAM on my GPU. It's only, so it shouldn't be an issue at all. However, I probably will need to reset the stream because one, you guys are several seconds behind me, and I don't know if nothing seems to be stopping, making the stream not chug.